Okay, so welcome to our class. Today is Saturday, January 15th. We are almost finishing the book. We are until page 93. So we're almost really finishing the book. So I hope more students come today. And but we'll try to finish until the end of January. Okay, so the end of this month, so we can do the final test and then conclude this level. Okay, by the end of the month.
Okay, teacher.
So let's try to go to our book. Let's see if it opened. Yes, it did. So let me share with you here. Today, we're doing from this page on, we are going to take a look at the topic of managing time, which is a very delicate topic because we have so many things to do, don't we? We're so very busy. And the question they bring is, how well do you use your time?
Yeah,
It's so hard, isn't it?
it's a big question because
Mhm.
sometimes you think you are using your time very, very better, but sometimes you think, but no. Sometimes you lost many times doing things without sem sentido, without
Without
uh,
meaning, right? Without any sense.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, without any sense. That's true.
yeah, and in if you if you do with care, you you will see many things we lost many time without with things insignificant things.
Yeah, meaningless. Yeah, that's true. But we need to have some time
Yeah,
to really do meaningless things because we are so tired worrying about important things that we need some time off, right?
yeah, yeah.
So let's take a look here at the pace of life. And just for us to focus on this topic, they bring the topic of articles and determiners so that we learn some language with this topic. Okay. So here they invite us to take the quiz on the page here so that we can discuss. Um, they want to know what kind of person we are. So let's do the quiz. Let's take a look at the questions here. Um, how would you describe your pace of life? Do you understand the meaning of this word, Sabrina? Pace.
Mm, I forgot.
Pace is
I
the
think I think it's tipo seu ritmo de vida,
yes, that's right.
se você é uma pessoa, if you are a person you are uh, ansioso or
Yeah, that's right.
yeah
Uh-huh.
or
Yeah.
calm, tranquilo, tranquilo, if
Tranquil, calm,
tranquil, yeah.
easygoing.
If you work hard or not.
Yes, that's right. So here we have the questions, the options. Can you see the options?
Mm-hmm.
So here we have letter A. I'm
Mm,
easygoing. I just take life as it comes, or very fast, but I leave enough time for relaxation. At times frantic, at times relaxed. non-stop the whole time, but I like it that way. Which one do you think fits in your
Uh,
basic life?
for me, letter C. In my life, letter C. At times frenetic, at times relaxed.
Okay, so take notes. I'm going to
Okay.
do it the same.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't find any option here because in my case, my life is very fast and I don't have enough time for relaxation, so I don't find any option for me there.
Mm,
I don't like my life is nonstop the whole time, and I don't like it that way. So I don't have an option for me, so I'm not going to choose any option.
oh my God.
So yeah, I don't like it. So yeah, I will not choose anything. So number one, any option. Number two, how do you tackle all the things you have to do each day? So take a look at the options and see which one better fits your profile.
I mm,
Which one is good for you?
I
In my case,
think
I think it's letter D.
I think for me, letter B or D, but I think letter B
Mm-hmm.
because I do the most important things first,
Uh-huh.
and after I do another things
You do the other things.
less less
Okay.
less important. Okay.
Okay. I got it. Number three, how many things have you begun and not finished in the last few years?
Mm,
Mhm.
sure. What is planting letter A? Planting.
Plenty. Plenty is the same as a lot.
Ah, okay.
Okay?
Mm, I think letter B, for example, uh,
Um,
hardly any is the same, poucas coisas, uma
yeah.
ou outra
Yeah.
coisa
Uh-huh.
menor.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I think
I,
letter B.
yeah, I put that one too. Yeah. When do you turn off your cell phone?
Uh, when I go sleep,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see more my cell phone. I turn off and I go sleep. So after I will see again in the morning
Right.
when
Let's do it.
I I I s- I started my day, because didn't if you didn't
If you don't,
if you don't this, you you are slave
yeah,
about
that's true. Yeah.
you are slave do telefone of cell phone,
Yeah, that's true.
because people, don't have time for to send messages for you.
Yeah, that's right. Hi, Marcus. Hey, good afternoon.
Hi, hi.
Hey. Hi, good to see you, Marcus. Welcome. Good to see you,
Entrei um
Marcus.
pouquinho, daqui a pouco eu tô saindo para trabalhar, professora. Hi, Sabrina.
Hi, dear. Good to see you. Oh, welcome. So we are doing page 90, Marcus. Okay, we are doing the
Ok.
quiz. All right. So now we are discussing how well you use your time. Okay. So now here, what is your attitude to punctuality? So choose an option A, B, C, or D. So I choose letter B. I think being late is impolite and inefficient. So I try to be punctual, but it's not possible all the time, right? So
Yeah.
we try, right? We try to be punctual, but sometimes it doesn't depend on us, right? So how do you spend your leisure time?
Repeat, teacher.
How do
Please.
you spend your leisure time?
Um,
Como você gasta o seu tempo de lazer? Leisure is the same as lazer, okay?
okay. Um, when when I have company, I go to the theater or cinema, and sometimes I stay at home and see a series or turn on TV on Netflix, and
Okay.
it's this. I think it's this. Or I sleep. I go to
Mhm.
sleep sometimes because uh, because the better things of you you do.
Yeah, that's true. So from the quiz, which option do you think fits your profile?
Mm,
I put letter D in my case. I have
in number
I have few hobbies and little leisure time. I try to put all of my life to good use.
mm,
That's what I put. What about you?
number 7 or number 6?
Number 6.
Oh, wait a minute. I think it's letter B.
Okay.
Eu fiquei com B também.
Yeah, letter D, the last one. Okay. How do you keep in touch with friends? Read the options and choose a letter. Okay.
Mm,
In my case, letter D.
me too.
Yeah, the last one.
Yeah.
Nowadays, I don't have much time to call or even
Yeah.
to eat. It's very difficult. Now, what about you, Marcus? Which letter fits your lifestyle nowadays?
Deixa eu voltar aqui. Porque eu tava tentando entrar pelo tablet, professora. Não dei muita atenção. Peraí.
It's okay.
7?
Yeah, number 7. Which letter? A, B, C, or D?
D.
Letter D, yeah, me too. Which of these is closest to your philosophy of life?
Teacher, what is letter B? Life is not a dress rehearsal.
Rehearsal.
What do you mean rehearsal?
Rehearsal. Yeah, life is not a dress rehearsal. A vida não é um ensaio geral.
Ah, ok. Ok.
Ou seja, você não vai ter uma segunda chance. Você tem que viver o que você tem que viver agora, porque você não, a vida não vai te dar uma segunda chance. Tipo, não é um ensaio.
Uhum.
Ah, desculpa. Deixa eu sair do meu aqui. Acho que eu saí.
Uau, tá dando microfonia.
Agora foi. É que eu tava no meu telefone e conectei pelo tablet.
Ah, ok. All right. So, what
pelo
is
meu
your
telefone.
philosophy? Ah, ok.
Porque pelo meu telefone eu fico acompanhando o ônibus do serviço onde tá, que eu vou de ônibus.
Ok.
Tem que ser trabalho.
Ah, ok.
Letter C, teacher.
There is a season for everything. Yeah, me too. Me too. Me too. I also think letter C is the best. Okay? What about you, Marcus? A, B, C, or D? The last one, grasp every moment, é o mesmo aqui. Aproveite cada momento. Seria isso. No sentido, tipo, não deixe passar nada, entendeu?
A letra D.
Letter D, grasp every moment.
Yes.
Aproveite cada momento. Ok. Ok. All right. So let's see the results. Let's see if we can get the results, find the results for that. Page 61. So 161. Let's go there. Então, aqui a gente vai ver o resultado. How well do you use your time? Mostly A answers. Mostly A, você vai contar quantas letras, quanto você tem de cada letra. Okay, you're going to count. So, 1, 2, 3.
I answers more letter C.
Yeah, you got letter C.
Yeah.
Do tempo que eu cheguei.
What about you, Marcus? What was your score?
Acho que eu respondi, a maior foi C.
Yeah, let us see. Wow. You live in hope that something or somebody will make everything in life turn out right for you. I'll get around to it. You tell yourself. What you don't tell yourself is that you alone can manage your life. You are an expert at putting things off until later and finding excuses when you do so. Forget these excuses. The right time is now. So, does it really fit your personality? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think it's um pouco, sim, a little.
A little, yeah. Mine was mostly letter D. Yeah. You are certainly an achiever, Superman or Superwoman. You know how to get a job done, and you're proud of the way you manage your life. You are obsessive about using every second of the day to its maximum. Yeah, it's true. And get irritated by people who are not like you and prefer to take life at a slower pace. Learn to relax a little. Remember, stress kills. Yeah. So, yeah, this is exactly me. I'm totally like that. I like to get things done. I like to have my job done. I like to finish what I'm doing. Yeah, that's true. That's me. That's super me. Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's go back to page 90. All right, people. So what do we have to focus now on? As you noticed, guys, in the quiz, we saw some highlighted words, right? Here we had examples: enough, the whole, all, each. What are these words? So here we're going to say, find these highlighted words in the quiz. Underline the nouns that follow. So, of course, guys, it's a lot of work. Imagine there are so many words. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 words that we need to find. And we have to underline the nouns that follow them. So, for example, here we would have to do like this. So, get here. All the rest. Okay? Enough time. You follow me? Each item. Okay? This is what we are supposed to do. A great deal of enthusiasm. Plenty of things. Okay? This is what they want us to do. Each day. They want us to identify what comes after these words, okay? The whole time. All the things. Okay? Let me see what else. Hardly any. Yes, is it there? Hardly any. Yeah. There is nothing after that. Several things. No uncompleted projects. Each of my projects. I'm going to do that just for the sake of identifying. Most people. Okay, guys. So you know what we are doing. So I have no patience. My batteries with a few hobbies. Okay. Here we have, I have few hobbies and little leisure, pronunciation, leisure, leisure time, ok? Tempo de lazer, ok? O tempo para lazer, leisure time. I try to put all of my life to good use, okay? Several ways. Now, most of the time and every moment. Okay? So we did what they asked. We saw all the words that come after the highlighted words. Okay? Beautiful. Enough time, the whole time, all the things, each day, all the rest. Enough time, each item, and so on and so forth. Few years. I forgot this one. Few years. Okay. The only ones that we haven't found were hardly any. We haven't found. I just found here hardly any, just one or two minor things we could put here. Hardly any minor things, and none. None has nothing there, okay? Because there is only a period. So, okay, we underlined. Now, which ones are followed by the preposition of? So let's see. Let's mark them green. Which ones have the preposition of? Let's see. From the beginning. Enough, no. The whole, no. All the things, no. Each day, no. All the rest, enough time. Each item, no. A great deal of, so a great deal, blue, green, okay?
Okay.
Plenty of, or plenty of things, plenty of things, okay?
Each of my projects.
Each of the projects, okay? Very good. Most, no. Okay, next page. Let's see there. No patience, a few hobbies, little, all love. Oops, all love. Several ways, most. Okay, so here we found two examples, okay? All of my life, most of the time, okay? So,
Yes.
back here we found, on this page we found plenty of things, a great deal of enthusiasm, and each of my projects, okay? Now, find the lines in the quiz that mean the same as lines 1 to 12. What are the differences? So here, guys, we have a lot of things to find, right? The first one, I leave sufficient time for relaxation. The first one. It's difficult to find, right? Here. Leave enough time for relaxation. Okay? It's right here. I leave enough time for relaxation. This is the synonym. Okay? So guys, I think it's better to see the answers right away so you can copy. It's easier, right?
Okay.
Because it's a lot of work, really, to be honest, a lot of work. So let's just see the answers and you can take a picture. Okay, look. If you want, you can take a picture. Here is from number 1 to number 6. Okay, so here, I leave enough time for relaxation, non-stop the whole time, plenty of things, a great deal of enthusiasm, hardly any, just 1 or 2 minor things. There are no uncompleted projects, okay? All right, can I go down?
Yeah, teacher.
Now from 7 to 12. I see each of my projects through to the end. Ou seja, eu termino cada dos meus projetos, okay? I have no patience. I have a few hobbies and little leisure time in several ways, in any way I can. And number 12, most of the time I text. All right, people, the best idea is to take a picture and then you copy the phrases, okay? Can I close?
Yeah, teacher.
All right. Now here it's not necessary to write all that, okay? So moving on to the next page here. What is the difference between these pairs of sentences? Take a look there. Let's see here. Look, I have a few hobbies and I have few hobbies. What's the difference?
Mm, the article and
Yes, here's the article, but what's the meaning? What's the difference in meaning when I say I have a few hobbies and I have few hobbies?
I don't know, teacher.
There is a difference in meaning. The first one, guys, you have a positive idea. When you say, oh, I have a few hobbies, it means that you are satisfied with the hobbies that you have. You have some hobbies and you like what you do. You like what you have, right? You are satisfied. You're happy. The second sentence, you say, I have few hobbies. You don't sound happy. You are not satisfied, and you have only 1 or 2 hobbies, and you don't really like the idea. You don't like what you do. You are not satisfied. Okay? You are saying, oh, I just have few hobbies and I'm not happy. Okay? It's more depressing. So when you say, I have a few hobbies, you are positive. When you say, I have few hobbies, you are negative. You are not happy. You are saying that The idea here, when you say a few, is like some. I have some hobbies. Okay? And I like my hobbies. I like what I do. The second one, when you say I have few hobbies, it's like I'm a very sad person. I don't do much and I'm not very talented. I don't have leisure time, and I have no friends. It's very negative. So there is a big difference when you say a few and few. Okay? All right, people, do you get it? Yes? Yes, Marcus.
Yeah, it's true.
Yes, Sabrina.
Yes.
Okay? The same thing happens here. I have a little leisure time. So when I say a little leisure time, I'm being positive. I'm being optimistic.
Mhm.
Say, oh, yeah, I have a little leisure time on the weekend. Yeah, I spend time with my family. But when I say I have a little leisure time, I'm not happy. I'm not satisfied. Okay? So I'm saying that I don't have enough. When I say that I have little leisure time, I'm saying that I don't have enough. The difference between few and little is countable and uncountable. You know that, right? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Now, the difference here is a few and few. A few, positive. Few, negative. I mean, positive idea, negative idea. A little, positive idea. I'm saying that I'm happy with my time. It's okay. I'm not complaining. I have a little leisure time. It's okay. I'm fine. And here I'm just not happy. I don't have enough leisure time. I wish I had more. Okay? All right, people. So take a look. Yes, that's the idea. Look, I have a few hobbies. The meaning is positive. I'm happy. I enjoy having some hobbies. I have few hobbies. The meaning is negative. My life is dull. I need more hobbies. Okay? Dull is the same as meaningless, boring. Okay? Now, I have a little leisure time. The meaning is positive. I'm happy. I enjoy this time. I have little leisure time. The meaning is negative. I work too much. I need more leisure time. Okay? All
Okay.
right. That's the idea. Now, is there a difference in meaning between these sentences? I completed each project. I completed every project.
Mm. Teacher, in Portuguese, I think no, but in English, because I completed each project. Uh, for me, it's like you choose some projects and you you finish this project. But in I completed every project. For me, it's like you completed all projects you have to complete. If you didn't choose, you finish it and complete all projects you have. For me, it's like it is, but I'm not sure about this.
Yeah, you're close. Yeah, that's the idea. So look at the question, which can mean you had only 2 projects, and which can't mean you had only 2 projects. Which can mean you had lots of projects.
Mm,
Okay, so this is for you to think. So let's say, so when I say I completed each project, each particular individual one, I completed every project, all the projects in the group.
mm-hmm.
So each project can mean you had only 2, okay? When I do
Okay.
this one. Every can't refer to only 2 projects. Both can be used to mean that you had lots of projects, ok?
Mm-hmm.
Both of them, alright? Ambos podem ser usados para dizer que vocês tinham muitos projetos.
Mm-hmm.
So you can say, I completed each project, or I completed every project. But each project can also mean you had only 2.
Okay.
And every can't be used to say or to refer that you only had 2 projects. Okay? Because if you only had 2 projects, you can't say, I completed every project. No. Okay, then you have to say, no, I completed each project. Each particular individual one. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So this is interesting. We call these words determiners, okay? We call these words determiners. That's what they do. Determiners, they help identify nouns and express quantity. So look at the examples. Which determiners go with which nouns? Which group expresses quantity? So let's see here. We have here the other, another, many other, such as, what you see many possibilities, okay? So let me show you the answers right away so you know. I think it's easier.
Okay.
Yeah, the other, we can say the other book or the other books. The other good book. Another is only for singular, okay? Another book or another good book.
Mm.
Many other books, plural. His only book.
Book or a
His
good book.
such a book or such a good book. What a book or what a
Good book.
good book. Both books, plural. Neither book or neither time. Each book or each time. Every book or every time. Little time, only for uncountable. All books, the whole book, the whole time, no book or no books. or no time. Okay. Okay. Yes, can I close?
Yes,
Yeah.
teacher.
All right, we saw the first two here. Now, determiners can join a noun using of. Remember the preposition here. Which expressions can you make from these examples? So let's see. There you go. Both of the books, both of the books, both of my books, both of those books. Okay? Both of can be both of the books, both of my books, or both of those books. Three possibilities, okay? Neither, I can say neither of the books, neither of my books, or neither of those books. The same, okay? Each of the books, each of my books, and each of those books. The same. All of the books, all of my books, and all of those books. The same. The, my, and those. Now,
Professor,
I can also use all of the book, all of the time, or I can say all of my book, all of my time. This is different. I cannot use those because book and time is singular, okay? Some of the books, some of my books, or some of those books. So I can say the book, my books, or those books, okay? Some of the books, some of my books, some of those books. And here, time or book. Some of the book, some of the time, some of my book, or some of my time. None, I can say none of the book, or none of the time. None of my book, none of my time. Or in the plural, none of the books, or none of my books, or none of those books. Okay? Oh, this mask is driving me crazy. I have to remove it. Just a moment. The
professor,
allergy. It's just a
professor,
moment. Sorry. Just a moment. It's boring. Oh, this mask is driving me crazy. Yes, go ahead, Marcos. Can I close?
escuta, eu vou ter que sair. Eu vou para pegar o ônibus. Quando eu entrar no ônibus, eu entro novamente.
Okay, Marcos, thank you.
É coisa de 20 minutos, mais 20, 25 minutos sem assistir.
Okay, no problem.
Eu tenho que ir pro trabalho.
Okay, no problem.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, Marcus, just a second.
Oi.
Wait a minute. Let me print out here just a second. Okay. Hey, where is Sabrina?
Deve ter saído.
Oh my God. Okay, that's okay, no problem.
Tá, daqui a acho que 20, 25 minutos eu devo estar entrando novamente pelo telefone no ônibus.
Okay.
Tá?
All right, no problem, Marcus. Thank you. Okay, people. So let's move on. So we did the two possibilities there, okay? So the first one here we saw without the preposition and then with preposition. Now let's see the practice, okay? Talking about you. Let's say Complete the sentences with determiners that make them true for you. Okay, let's see that one. Let's see. In my case here, what would you say here? I would say little time to relax. Because in my case, I don't have time enough to relax. I want more, right? So I would say I have little time to relax. Okay. Hi, Lorena. Good afternoon. Good to see you. Hi, Loreninha. Good afternoon.
Teacher, I'm sorry.
Hey, what happened?
I need to solve some problems and
Okay,
okay.
no problem. That's okay. I'm happy that you're here.
Thank you.
Okay, Loreninha. Let me
Okay.
show where we are. We are doing page 91, okay, unit 12. And we are doing this exercise here, exercise number 1, which is practice, okay, from page 91.
Okay.
We did the quiz here about how you manage your time or how well you use your time, okay? And then we discussed about determiners, okay? What are determiners? So let me highlight the definition for you. Determiners here, they help identify nouns and they express quantity, okay? This is what they do. So, hi, Sabrininha, welcome back.
Yeah,
Okay.
teacher, sorry. My connection phone.
You crashed. That's okay, Sabrina. So I'm explaining here because Lorena just got in. So I'm telling her that we are now analyzing some determiners and how they can express quantity. When we are using these determiners, we are actually talking about quantity, okay? So for example, we can say, I have little time to relax. Here we saw some examples. I have a few hobbies, for example. When I say that, I'm being positive. I can say that I have some hobbies. But when I say I have few hobbies, I'm being more pessimistic in the second example, right? Because when I say I have few hobbies, I'm not happy. I wish I had more. Okay.
Okay.
The second one, I have a little leisure time. I'm saying that I have some leisure time. I'm happy. The second one, I have little leisure time. The second one, I'm giving a more pessimistic piece of information. I'm not very happy. I wish I had more leisure time. I don't have enough, right? So that's the difference between a few and few, a little and little. Okay. So here in this exercise, practice talking about you. They want us to complete the sentences with determiners that make them true for you. So this is personal, right? Let me just focus here to make it bigger. So in the first one, I put, I have little time to relax. So what am I saying? I'm saying that I want more time. I'm being very pessimistic and I'm showing that I am unhappy. I need more time to relax. Okay? That's why I put here little and not a little. Okay? All right? I put
Okay.
little because I'm not happy with the time that I have. I want more time to relax. So I put, I have little time to relax. All right. Now, if you have more time to relax, you can say, oh, I have a little time to relax. So then you put a little. Or if you have a lot, then you put, I have a lot of time to relax. You can change the sentence because this is something personal. Okay? Now, number 2. Let's try to do number 2 together. Of course, each one can use a different answer. What do you think?
All my friends thinks I work too hard.
All my friends think I work too hard. Okay. Okay. All my friends. Okay. Number 3.
Some of my teachers.
Some of my teachers. Okay. Think I work too hard. Number 4. I spent
Little time weekends relaxing.
little time. Let's see. I will show you here what you can use. I will show you. I will show you the box here.
Oh, okay.
You can say the whole.
I spent
All the weekend, the whole weekend. You can even try to use some determiners that are in the quiz to help you. You can use most of, you can say most of the weekend. You can say, I spent most of the weekend relaxing. It's okay, even if it's not true, it's okay. You can put it there, okay?
okay.
Most of the. And in this case here, you have to put most of the weekend, okay? Because to be correct, you have to put the 3 parts, most of the. Number 5.
Many others.
Many other. It's plural. So when it's plural, I have to keep the word other like this. No S.
Ah, okay.
I have many other interests and hobbies.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Number 6.
All my hobbies.
It'll be all my hobbies are sports. All of my hobbies are sports. It'll be all of my hobbies. None of my hobbies can be 0 like this. None of. Okay, it's 0.
Okay.
None of my hobbies are sports. All of my hobbies are sports. All of. Okay? So it can be all of my hobbies, none of my hobbies, some of my hobbies. Okay?
Okay.
You decide. Number 7.
Both of?
Both of my parents look like me, or both my parents.
I don't know how. What is the difference?
Both my parents is better.
Okay. And
Both my
what is mean both of?
here. Look, both of the books. Yes, because usually we say we just usually when we say both of my parents, when we refer to people, we usually don't put the preposition of. We say both my parents. Okay, we don't include the preposition of when we refer to people. So we say both my parents look like me. That's not very common. So here we would say both my parents look like me. Okay. Hey Marcus. Good to see you. Welcome back. How nice. All right. So it's better to use it like this. Now number 8. Okay, Lorena.
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
Right, you're welcome. Number 8. My family has dark hair.
It's my family.
Oh,
Oh, my family.
all my family. Yeah. All my family has dark hair. Number 9. My aunt gives.
Posso?
Oh,
Posso?
my aunt gives. What do you think? Oh yeah, Marcus. Could you please mute your audio? Can you mute your microphone? Okay. Marcus, can you mute your microphone? Marcus.
Oi,
Oi. Can you mute your microphone? Pode desligar o seu microfone, por favor?
não entendi.
Você pode desativar o seu microfone?
Vamos lá.
Okay. Now, my aunt gives. What do you think? Each of us presents.
I don't know.
Can be. Okay. Gives each of us birthday presents. My grandparents watch TV.
Se melhorou pra você.
Yes. Thank you, Marcus. My grandparents watch TV
All time?
All time.
all the time.
All the time.
Okay. Oh gosh, let's see the answers, the possible answers. Okay, guys, the possibilities, right? Here we have possible answers. I put little in my answer. I have little time to relax, but here they put no time to relax, some time to relax, enough time to relax, but you can also say little time to relax, okay? The next one. Number 2, all my friends think I work too hard. They put all optional, all of my friends. But as you can see here, it's optional. All my friends, none of my friends, some of my friends, okay? Number 3, some of my teachers, we put. So none of my teachers, it's possible. Some of my teachers, okay? It's okay also. Number 4, I spent most of the weekend relaxing. Look, all the weekend, the whole weekend, most of the weekend, it's possible too, okay? Number 5, I have many other interests and hobbies. Some, many, plenty of, no interests, many possibilities. Okay, guys, I can also say many other. It's also possible. Okay. Number 6, all of my hobbies are sports. Look, it's there. All of, none of, some of can be. Okay, guys. You can also say all my hobbies. It's also possible. Number 7, both my parents look like me. Look, both, and here they put as a possibility to include of, but it's not common. Both my parents, neither of my parents. We don't use that. It's okay to say neither my parents or both my parents, okay? Number 8, all my family has dark hair. Let's see here. Look, all my family, again, in parentheses of, because it's optional, okay? We usually don't use preposition when referring to family, to people. All my family, some of my family, none of my, okay. The other one's okay. My aunt gives each of us birthday presents. Number 9. Each of, okay? It's okay. Or all of, another possibility. Number 10. My grandparents watch TV all the time. Let's see. All the first one, okay? I can also say all of the time, or some of the time, or most of the time. Okay, people? But the
Okay.
first one is okay. It's all right. Okay, so there's nothing special about it, but everything is okay. All right, people, if you don't have the book, take a picture. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So we're done with this page. I think, yes, we are. So, great. So here, they want us to see the difference in meaning. What's the difference in meaning between these pairs of sentences? Oh my God, is it 3 o'clock already?
Yeah.
Wow, time flies. My
Yes.
goodness, time really flies, guys. 3 o'clock? For goodness, wow, incredible. Amazing. Wow. So, what is the difference in meaning between these pairs of sentences? So let's see, guys. I spoke to all the students in the class. I spoke to each student in the class. Guys, let's see the answers because I don't want to spend time analyzing each one, guys, really. The first one, all the students, I spoke to the whole class, okay? as a group. Each student, I spoke to individual students one by one. That's the difference, okay? Number two, none of them and neither of them. None of them, not one individual in a group of 3 or more, okay? Neither of them, not one of two individuals. So when I have two people, for example, and neither of them did something, okay? So not one of two, okay? Then I have neither. None of them, not one in a group, okay? The doctors here, we know which doctor, the one we always go to or the one we were expecting. Our doctor is here. We don't know which doctor. It could be any doctor. Okay? There is a man. We don't know who he is. Can be any man. There's some men. Some used to refer to a person or thing without being specific. Here, the implication is that you don't know who he is or why he is here. Okay? So people, there is some men, usually you are just trying to explain, oh, there is some men. You refer to a person or thing, but you don't want really to specify, okay? In both cases, you don't know who the person is, okay? You don't know who the person is. But here, you are just showing that you don't want to be specific in any way, okay? It's just another way to emphasize that you don't want to specify, okay? But in both cases, you are indefinite, okay? In this way and in this way, you are indefinite. A pair of socks missing. Two matching socks. A couple of socks. Two socks that don't match. Come on. Whole families, everybody in each family, each generation of the same family. Okay, guys, whole families, complete families. All the families, the total number of families in the area. When I say whole families, I'm talking about one complete family, only one family. Here, all the families, I'm talking about more than one family, okay, in one specific area. All right, people. So,
Okay, teacher. Could you up a little?
yeah, sure. Is it okay for you?
Okay, number 4 to 6.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Yes?
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah. Can I close?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, guys. So here there is a matching here. So here they say, let me try to delete this. Match lines in A with lines in B. So here we have some questions, right? Let me just organize the situation here. It's just for you to know when it's something definite, when something is indefinite. Here, would you like, when you were offering something, how can you offer? Would you like eggs? Would you like the eggs? Or would you like an egg?
An egg.
An egg, yeah, of course. Do all birds lay eggs in general? Where did I put the eggs?
Eggs.
Yeah, okay. So different contexts, okay. So here, do all birds lay eggs? This is something general, all right. So now the next one. When I say I have 2 cars, borrow
Either one.
either one, okay. It was great to see
Everyone.
everyone. I have 5 nieces. I gave $20 to
Each one.
each one. Okay. Now, love is everything. Very good, Marcus. Love
I have for you. Sorry.
no.
Of animals is vital for veterinary.
Yeah, a love of animals is vital for a veterinarian. Now, the love
I have.
I have for you.
I have is for you is forever. This is more specific, okay? All right. Now, both
My parents are Canadian.
both my parents are Canadian. All
Yes.
My friends,
my friends like dancing. Every
person in my class.
person in my class is friendly. All right. Okay. Great. Fantastic, people. So that's the idea. The best thing to learn this thing is by doing exercises. So look at the example here. I don't like cereal for breakfast. Would you like an egg? So here there's a listening. Listen and respond to the lines you hear with a sentence from exercise number 3. So let's take a look there.
Track 23. 1. I don't like cereal for breakfast. 2.
Do any of your friends like dancing?
3.
What are the people in your class like?
4.
I just sent my nephew $25 for his birthday.
5.
Did you know Bob's studying to be a veterinarian and he doesn't even like animals?
6.
Isn't your mother Canadian?
7.
What do you think the most important thing in life is?
8.
I bet you've told lots of girls that you love them.
9.
It's very nice of you to offer, but I can't take your car. You might want to use it this afternoon.
10.
There was quite a crowd at your birthday party, wasn't there?
Okay. So let's listen and check. Let's see.
Track 24. 1. I don't like cereal for breakfast.
Well, would you like an egg? A boiled egg and some toast?
2.
Do any of your friends like dancing?
What do you mean, any? All my friends like dancing. We go every Saturday night.
3.
What are the people in your class like?
They're great. Every person in my class is really friendly. We all get along really well together.
4.
I just sent my nephew $25 for his birthday.
Well, I have 5 nieces. I gave $20 to each one for Valentine's Day. Cost me a fortune.
I only have the one nephew right now, thank goodness.
5.
Did you know Bob's studying to be a veterinarian and he doesn't even like animals?
That's strange. Don't you think a love of animals is vital for a veterinarian?
Yes, I do. I think it's because his mother is a veterinarian and she wants Bob to take over her practice.
6.
Isn't your mother Canadian?
In fact, both my parents are Canadian. My father was born in Toronto, but he moved to New York City when he was 18. 7.
What do you think the most important thing in life is?
I think love is everything. If you can find true love, you'll be happy forever.
8.
I bet you've told lots of girls that you love them.
This time it's different. The love I have for you is forever. I've never felt like this before.
9.
It's very nice of you to offer, but I can't take your car. You might want to use it this afternoon.
Look, I have 2 cars. Borrow either one. I don't mind. I probably won't be using either one anyway.
10.
There was quite a crowd at your birthday party, wasn't there?
Yeah, it was great to see everyone, and I think they all had a good time.
All right, people. Okay, it's just to see the use of determiners and definite, indefinite. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Now let's see some demonstratives. So in the beginning of the lesson in this unit, we saw the articles, definite, indefinite. The second part of the unit, we saw determiners. They give quantity. Then now we saw how to talk about something in general and how to be specific, right? And now we're going to see demonstratives. So this is something so basic, right? They're closing the book with basic notions, something that is really important to remember. And sometimes we make mistakes. So let's take a look here. This, that, these, and those. Remember that. We learned these things, I guess, in book 1, right? They're often found in idiomatic language. Look at these examples from quiz. Hi, Marcus. On page 9091. Example, I like doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that. They're showing the use of demonstratives in idiomatic sentences. Example, unlike most people these days, my problem is forgetting to turn it on. I do those things I feel like doing. So instead of learning how to use these words, they are teaching us how to use them in phrases, in idiomatic language. Okay? So complete the sentences with the correct demonstrative. So let's see the answers, guys, so you don't waste time doing this. The first one, what's that song you're singing? Because they are expressions, okay, guys? They are expressions they use every day. So they are like fixed phrases. So what's that song you're singing? Okay. The next one, did you hear that storm in the middle of the night? These strawberries are delicious. Take those dirty shoes off. I just washed the floor. I can't stand this weather. It's really getting me down. Who was that man you were talking to this morning? Do you remember when we were young? Those were the days. Children have no respect for authority these days, do they? All right, listen and check.
Track 25. 1. What's that song you're singing? 2. Did you hear that storm in the middle of the night? 3.
Mmm, these strawberries are delicious.
4.
Take those dirty shoes off. I just washed the floor.
5.
I can't stand this weather. It's really getting me down.
6.
Who is that man you were talking to this morning?
7.
Do you remember when we were young? Those were the days.
8.
Children have no respect for authority these days, do they?
All right, people.
Yes.
This is so simple. Do you have any questions about this?
No.
It's very simple. It's just a matter of using demonstratives and in phrases. And this is everyday language, right? So we use these phrases almost every day. We talk a lot about the weather. We say, I can't stand this weather. We say that a lot, okay? Now, this time, we will see determiners, each, every, or all. And I posted for you on our page here on Google Classroom some, here, look. I posted here for you something about it, okay? Here it's about, here it's about the article. Here it's about, let me see if I can open it for you. I don't know if this will open. Yeah, because this is all, every, and each. Let me try to open it to show you. I like to put this in, it's not going to open, unfortunately, because of the connection. But you can open later after class. You will see it's very well summarized for you. Okay, so you don't have to worry. So look, find examples of determiners, each, every, and all in the quiz. We have already seen. We don't need to do that again, okay? We know the difference between each, every, and all. Each is when I have individually, and every, it can mean a total amount, especially in a group, okay? And all the same. So listen to some short conversations. What is each about? Complete the replies. They all contain expressions with, yes, Lorena. Sorry.
Yes.
No, it's okay. I forgot. Sorry. Back to number 6. Listen to some short conversations. What is each one about? Complete the replies. They all contain expressions using each, every, or all. Practice the conversations with a partner. Okay? So let's take a look. I'm going to play the audio for you, but with the script.
Track 26. 1.
What was the meal like?
It was revolting. Every bit as bad as you said it would be.
2.
Did you apologize to all the guests?
Each and every one of them. I felt I had to.
3. They didn't all pass, did they?
All but 3 did. 17 out of 20. That's not bad.
4.
Sorry, I only have $1 on me.
Don't worry. Every little bit helps, you know.
5. When do you think you'll get there?
If all goes well, we should be there about 6.
6.
Do you want to stop for an iced coffee?
If it's all the same to you, I'd rather not.
So let me show you the answers. Oh yeah, this is the reasons for what they're doing, okay? So they're not really, what is each one about, but they're not really giving the second part. So let me just show you the script so you can complete.
Track
Okay?
26. 1.
What was the meal like?
It was revolting. Every bit as bad as you said it would be.
So if you want, you can try to take a picture from the script. I think it's nice. Okay, try to take a picture of the script. All right, people. What was the meal like? It was revolting. Every bit as bad as you said it would be. So then after, you can copy the answer here. You have to complete the second part. Number 2, did you apologize to all the guests? Each and every one of them. I felt I had to. Okay. Number 3, they didn't all pass, did they? All but 3 did. Todos com exceção de 3, ok? All but 3 did. 17 out of 20. That's not bad, okay? Sorry, I only have $1 on me. Don't worry, every little bit helps, you know. When do you think you'll get there? If all goes well, we should be there about 6. Do you want to stop for a nice coffee? If it's all the same to you, I'd rather not. Okay, guys, so if you can print screen, you have all the dialogue there. I think it's better. Okay? Did you take a picture?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, it's easier now. Can I close?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. All right. Okay, no problem. So, perfect. So moving on to the next one. This is, I think, the last one here. We're going to go until page 93 today. Yes. This is what I planned for today, so that next Saturday we finish Unit 12, okay? If we go until page 93 today, we can finish Unit 12 next Saturday. And then we can have the review the following week, okay? So let's try to finish this page. So this is just a little bit of listening, and it talks about time of life. So as you can see here, it's a picture of what happens in our lifetime, right? We start and then we go through many doors. Many things happen in our life, right? As we grow older until we finish. So here, match the stages of life in A with activities in B. What do you think is the best or usual age to do the things in B? Here, we have the stages in A and the things in B. Compare ideas. Just to make it easier, guys, I will explain here. I posted for you as well, okay, on Google Classroom, the life stages. So you know, infancy, childhood, teenage years, a young adult, adulthood, middle age, and old age. These are the stages. Okay, and these are the things that usually happen during our lifetime. Okay, so here, Sabrina, get married. This is something Sabrina works with, right? A lot of people get married with Sabrina. So adulthood, right? Young adults usually get married with Sabrina.
Yeah.
So that's very common. Now let's take a look at how the book here is giving us this matching, right? Look, they are suggesting some answers. Okay, guys, infancy, walk and talk, right? Childhood, start elementary school, have fun. Okay, teenage years, graduate from school, have fun, disagree with parents. Young adult, go traveling, start a first job. Adulthood, get married, settle down, have children, own your own home, set up a business. Middle age, be let go or be fired. Old age, retire, have fun. More or less like this. Okay, people? So if you want, you can take a picture. Everything is there. Okay, can I close?
Wait a minute. teacher.
Yes.
Yes.
I will take a photo.
Yes, it's better. You can take a picture and then later on, because this is only suggestion. It's not really like this. A lot of young adults get married. They don't wait until adulthood to get married.
Okay.
Okay? So now here, there are some people that we will analyze, like Dan, Abby, Derek, Maria, Francis, Nat, and Lewis. So look at the photos and listen to the people. After each one, say at which stage of life in exercise 1 they are. How do they feel about it? Which things in B do they talk about? So let's say, oh, I don't like this. Let me unfocus.
Track 27. Time of life. Dan.
I'm 16, and these are supposed to be the best years of my life. But to be honest, I can't wait for them to be over. I can't see the point of spending hours in the classroom finding out about rivers in China or the French Revolution. A friend of my dad's often says to me, "What are you doing with all your free time?" And I think, what free time? After schoolwork, then homework, studying for tests and exams, plus my part-time job, I'm absolutely exhausted. I know you need to do all this if you want to get into college, but I'm not even sure that's for me. I haven't told my parents yet. It's their dream that I follow in my dad's footsteps as a lawyer. Basically, I can't think of anything more awful. Years of more studying and debating details of the law just doesn't grab me. You see, what I really want to do is be an actor one day. English and drama are my best subjects, and I'm always in the school plays. So 2 more years of school, and then I'd need to get into a good college with a good drama department. But first, I need to tell my parents I don't want to go into law. Somehow, I don't think they're going to like it.
Abby.
Mommy says it will be fun because there will be lots of other kids to play with. But I don't want to go. I want to stay at home with Mommy and Grandma. Charlotte, that's my sister, goes there and she likes doing her work. but she's more older than me. She's 7, and I'm only 4. And I got a kitten for my birthday. His name is Fluffy. And he'll miss me because we're always playing and things. I don't want to go at all.
Derek.
So it's my last week in the office. I've finally gotten used to the idea now, but when they told me I was on the list to be let go, it hit me like a ton of bricks. I've been here over 30 years. Still, I'm trying to see it as a new opportunity. Not the easiest thing in your mid-50s. I'm setting up a small business with a friend. Furniture design. I've always made chairs, tables, and stuff as a hobby, so why not give it a try? You never know. We could be the next big thing.
Maria.
I never thought this day would come. 23, and I've just started my first real job with my own desk and phone and even my name on the door. It's a shared office, of course, but you can't have everything. After being unemployed for 2 years since I graduated from college, it feels a little bit like a dream. I keep thinking the office manager is going to come over to my desk and say, "What are you doing here? You don't work for us." But it hasn't happened yet. You know, I was so nervous on the first day that I didn't move from my desk all morning. Then my coworkers invited me to join them for lunch, which helped to break the ice. But it feels like there's so much to learn. My first big challenge is to present some design ideas for an advertising campaign. It's for laundry detergent of all things. I majored in fashion, so it isn't really my area, but a job's a job. I'm hoping that I can move back to the world of fashion once I get some work experience here. Ideally, I'd like to move out from my mom and dad's place soon, too. They've been so wonderful supporting me, but I really need to stand on my own 2 feet now.
Francis.
I always think the word retired sounds so negative, like you're sitting passively in your armchair and waiting for someone to bring you a nice cup of tea. Yes, I gave up full-time work years ago, but I didn't give up on life. And since I stopped, I've been busier than ever. I really wanted the extra time I had to count for something. So many ladies of my age somehow disappear. Oh, they go for lunch or have their hair done, but they don't really do anything ambitious. Maybe I've been selfish, but I wanted to still have challenges and ambitions. So, my first challenge was to go traveling on my own. I started just in the U.S., in familiar territory, just around California and the Pacific Northwest. And then I got the bug and I was off to South America and the Caribbean, and then Japan and Indonesia. All my life I'd planned family vacations and gone on business trips with my ex-husband. I never realized what a chore it was until I went on my own. Oh, it's marvelous to be able to just wander around a city without worrying about other people. Oh, heaven.
Nat and Lewis.
Well, we picked up the keys yesterday, but we haven't moved all our stuff yet. We have all the basics in, you know, the beds, sofa, and chairs.
And the TV.
Yes, Lewis's flat-screen TV is definitely in place, but all our personal stuff is still in boxes. The thing is, we've moved around so much since we got married, we've never been able to get things in their proper place. It's such a pain.
That's right. We rented a tiny apartment when we first got married. Then when we had the twins in our late 20s, we couldn't afford a 2-bedroom place, so we went to live with my mom for a while. That was great because she had a big old house with a huge yard, but then she had to downsize when she retired.
Yeah, we thought about trying to rent again, but everything in our area was so expensive. In the end, my parents said, just come and stay with us. So that's what we did, so we could save to get a mortgage. But it took us a long time to get the deposit together. I never thought I'd have to wait until the age of 35 before I owned my own home.
Nat, honey, we don't own it. The bank does.
Yes, well, you know what I mean. Anyway, all I want to do is get all our odds and ends into the new place and make it feel like home. The twins are so excited.
Okay. So many expressions, so many things, right? So, how do they feel about it? And I mean, what stage of life are they in? And how do they feel about it, people? What do you think?
I think it's all is happy, but for example, the first them don't want to do law in college. He wants to do drama and study for an actor. Okay.
Yes, that's right.
And AB don't want to go play with another children. She wants to stay at home with mother, with grandmother. But I think all every everybody is happy.
Yeah, everybody's pretty much happy.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see, guys, what they say here, just to cut the fat. So Dan is at his teenage years. He's 16. So just to summarize, he wishes they were over because he doesn't like all the studying.
Yeah.
He talks about studying acting, like you said, rather than law. Very good. Abby, the phase she is, the stage, childhood. She's not very happy because she doesn't want to start school.
Yeah.
She talks about starting elementary school and who or what she will miss at home. Derek, the stage he is now is middle age. He is in his mid-50s. He feels reasonably positive about making a new start in life. He talks about being let go and setting up a business. Okay. Maria, young adult. She's 23. She feels excited and can't quite believe the situation she's in. She talks about starting a first job. Frances, old age. She feels very happy to have the time to do lots of exciting things. She talks about retirement, traveling, and having fun. Nat and Lewis, adulthood. Nat is 35. They feel relieved to have found a permanent home. They talk about getting married, settling down, having children, and owning their own home. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
So basically, this is it. So if you want, you can take a picture to have all the answers and what each one talked about and their stages of life. Okay? All right. Can I close this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes? Good. So what matters to us here now is the language work. Okay, we're not going to do number 3 to say, oh, who said this, who said that. We're not going to do that. My focus now is here, the language work. Look at some lines the speakers used. What do the phrases in italics mean? So let's see. The first one. Can you read the first one, Lorena, please?
Yes, my coworkers invited me to join them for lunch. which helped to break the ice.
Yes. What's the meaning of break the ice?
It is like to Portuguese, no?
Yeah, exactly. Yes, that's the same idea. Okay. Let's see the next one. Sabrina, can you read number 2, please?
They've been so wonderful supporting me, but I need to stand on my own 2 feet now.
What is the idea of stand on my own 2 feet?
I think it's in our house, sua própria casa, seu próprio espaço. I think.
Yes, similar. Yeah, I need to be independent, right? To stand on my own 2 feet now. I don't want to depend on anyone.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 3, is Marcus there? No, not anymore. He's working. Lorena, can you read number 3, please?
Yes, and then I got the bug, and I was off to South America and the Caribbean.
The Caribbean.
Caribbean.
Good. What is that? I got the bug.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I got the bug means I got the bug is the idea that when you suppose you like something a lot and then you start doing it with all your heart. Okay. So suppose you decide to become a flight attendant. Okay. You join the company and then you start a little insecure, but then you get the bug and then you start flying everywhere. Okay, so in Portuguese, the equivalent would be you você pega, like, I don't even know I don't know the equivalent expression, but it's like you fall in love. You fall in love with the profession, and then you start doing everything you can. Okay, you get the bug. Okay. Number 4, debating details of the law just doesn't grab me. What is the idea? Doesn't grab me.
It's like it's not for me.
Yeah.
It's not.
Exactly.
I don't want to do this for the rest of my life.
Yeah, exactly. It's not for me. Number 5. Can you read number 5, Sabrina, please?
Yeah. We've never been able to get everything in its proper place. It's such a pain.
It's such a pain.
It's such a pain.
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 What's the idea of it's such a pain?
I don't know, teacher.
Lorena, any idea?
Teacher, I know the meaning of pain. It is like dor in Portuguese, but I don't know the expression.
It's such a pain means, é saco, é uma droga. It's such a pain. That's
like
the idea.
having a rock in my way. Uma pedra no caminho.
Yes, could be. Yeah, here the idea, it's such a pain. The idea is, é saco. Okay?
Okay.
We've never been able to get everything in its proper place. It's such a pain. Okay? Porque assim, a frase quer dizer, nós nunca fomos capazes de ter tudo no seu lugar. Então this is very bad. when they told me I was on the list to be let go, it hit me like a ton of bricks. What's the idea?
It is like I forgot.
It's like quando você recebe uma notícia inesperada, tipo,
Yeah,
foi
exactly.
It's like a shock.
Yes, exactly.
You are in shock with something or some sentences.
Yes, exactly. Because to be let go is the same as to be fired. Okay? So when I was on the list to be fired, it hit me like a ton of bricks. It means I was in total shock. Okay?
Okay.
That's the idea.
For example, you working in the same office for 10 years, and suddenly you have to go. You have to.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so here we have the answers, all right? So break the ice. If you want, you can take a picture. Make people who have not met before feel more relaxed with each other. Stand on my own 2 feet, become more independent. Got the bug, become very enthusiastic about something, okay? Doesn't grab me, doesn't interest or inspire me, such a pain, a really annoying thing or situation, hit me like a ton of bricks, affected me really badly. Okay, so here you can take a picture if you want. All right?
All right.
Teacher.
Yes.
Last week I watching on Netflix a series.
Can I close? Can I close here?
Yes.
Okay, sorry, Sabrina.
Last week, yes, I watched it on Netflix, the series Emily in Paris.
Mm-hmm.
And
did you like it?
yeah, and I can feel the difficult of you work in another country without to know the language.
Without knowing the language. Yeah, it's very difficult. It's
My
really
God!
hard. Yeah, it is really, really hard.
Because all time the French people, the French friends of Emily, quest for her. You don't speak French? Oh my! Como assim? How come?
Yeah. You don't speak French? Yeah.
And more and além disso, né?
And besides that,
yeah, this is she didn't know about food, about about o jeito,
yeah, the way things are.
the ways of the people, and she working in weekends, and French don't work in weekends. And it's very funny, but it's dramatic.
Yeah, it's true. It is really true.
Eu fiquei olhando a série e, assim, além dela não falar a língua, ela não conhece os costumes franceses, ela quer trabalhar final de semana, eles falam para ela que final de semana ninguém trabalha, que ela tem que curtir a vida do seu trabalho. Ela não conhece as comidas assim muito bem. Ela vai assim, tipo assim, meio que no escuro para tudo. E assim, ela, como é que se fala? Ela chega cedo para trabalhar. E, na verdade, os franceses começam a trabalhar 10h30 da manhã, e ela quer começar às 9. E, tipo assim, aí eles olham para a cara dela, o que você está fazendo aqui? What are you doing here? It's 9 o'clock. Ah, ué, não vai começar a trabalhar? Aí eles olham para a cara dela, hã? No, it's 9 o'clock. It's very early.
Wow.
It's very funny. Além da dificuldade com a língua, ela ainda tem outras dificuldades para poder conseguir superar.
Terrible. Yeah, it is very, very difficult. I can tell you that.
And one sentence chamou minha atenção.
Called my attention.
Yeah, caught my attention. The American live for to work, and the French work for to live.
No, please listen. Americans live to work.
Live to work, yeah.
And the French
work to live. Yeah. One actor said this for Emily.
Yeah, I know. Wow. I will try to see this movie. I will try to see. It seems to be very nice.
Yeah, have 2 seasons. 2 seasons, but you watching quickly.
Yeah, I will try to watch this. Guys, let me show you this, the final page here on Google Classroom. What did we learn today? Today we talked about how well we use our time. We saw determiners, demonstratives, and then in the end, let me put here that I forgot, we talked about the time of our life. We talked about the stages of life, right? Let me just show you here the last part that we discussed, the stages of life, and we saw some expressions, some vocabulary that talks about the experience we have in life, right? How we deal with these experiences, okay? So some phrases, some idioms that we use when we talk about life experiences. I'm showing you here on page 93, okay? So I would say these are experiences about the time of life that we have. Okay, so I'm going to put here on Google Classroom, let me share here, time of life expressions. Okay, I'm going to put like this, so you know what we're talking about. So today we saw the use of determiners to talk about quantity. We saw demonstratives, but in expressions, in phrases, right? And we saw some time of life expressions and also some phases of life. We reviewed that. For homework, I'd like you to do workbook pages 76 and 77. Okay, in the workbook. And here, guys, I posted for you the book pages, okay? If you don't have the book, page 90, 91, 91, and 92 and 93. So the pages are here if you don't have it. And here we have some extra material about the articles and those determiners, all, every, and each that I promised you. If I find something extra about demonstratives, I will post here, okay, during the weekend. All right, people, I just have to go because I need to put the attendance on the system. Let me just talk to you quickly about the the replacement method. Now, if you need to replace something, you can do this via video. You know that already, right? It's just that when you watch a video to replace a class, you have to do the exercises from the book, take a picture, you know that, right? Take a picture and send the picture now. Instead of sending to our WhatsApp group or to me, you're going to post the picture here on Google Classroom. Okay, there will be here on Google Classroom the replacement activity for you with the date of your class that you missed. So it will be a special place on Google Classroom for you to post the replacement. So you don't need to send to WhatsApp. You send to Google Classroom, okay? Your class is not ready yet, but until next week, all the classes will have those places here on Google Classroom, so you can post your missed classes, your replacements, and everything. So you will be able to find it here. Okay, guys? So don't worry. All right?
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
So you're welcome, guys. It was a big pleasure to have you here today. So thank you very much for coming. And I will see you next Saturday to finish Unit 12. So next week, we finish Unit 12. And then, if God permits, we start reviewing. If not, the following Saturday is review. Okay, guys?
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, Lorena. Thank you, Sabrina. Thank you, Marcus. And hope to see you again next week. Have a nice weekend. All right. Take care. Be careful with the new coronavirus.
Okay. Okay. See you, teacher. Bye.
Take care.
Bye,
Bye bye. See you. Bye, girls. Bye bye, people. Take care.